Hi guys, welcome to our team webinar. Tonight we have a special business opportunity call on our agenda, and what we like to do with this as our Healthy for Life team is to get people on this call that can share their story, because it's nice to tell you this is how the business works, this is what we do, this is how you make commission, but you know what, it's better to hear a story and to hear somebody that's going through it and that has created some success for themselves and their lifestyle and their family. So tonight on our call, we have the lovely Dawn, and she is a mom, a wife, a social worker, a diamond coach. She's got like 8,000 hats that she wears, but she still makes time to make this a priority for herself and to help her lifestyle. So I'm going to go ahead and just turn it right on over to Dawn and let her get started.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining tonight. I'm really excited to share my story and a little bit of why I started the business and my purpose and passion. And I hope that that you're here and you're wanting, having a little bit of interest in learning more about your own passion and purpose and how that being a coach could actually fulfill some of that for you. So I'll just talk a little bit about myself. But the first thing I do want to say is I'm a spiritual person. I believe in prayer, and I have strong beliefs. They're very important to me, and that's one of the things I prayed before becoming a coach, because essentially I was starting my own business. I also prayed before I came on this call tonight, hoping that I would help someone, speak to someone as well. But I'm not here to convince you to become a coach, but I'm here to help you find your purpose and maybe find something you can help follow your passion. So I hope that some of this information that I'm talking about will help someone who's questioning becoming a coach, or also current coaches that are on the call, that it will help them and inspire them a little bit more to help others and follow their passions. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story first. I joined as a coach in August of 2014. I'm currently a lifetime diamond. I'm a wife, mom, licensed social worker, cook, grocery shopper, kisser, baby boo-boo. And the coach is one of my favorite fun jobs. And before I started, I had very low self-esteem. I was tired all the time. I felt like I was stuck in my very day-to-day negative thoughts. I was extremely, well, let me say, I diagnosed myself, and I didn't have work skills. I wasn't, I'd say, classified depressed, but I was very negative. I was extremely blessed with my son, who was born in 2013, January. But after I had him, it was a life-changing experience. I found that I stopped focusing on my health. I didn't know what healthy eating was. I mean, I saw some people eating like granola bars and yogurt, and I thought that was healthy. And I never, I wasn't a real big salad person either. But I didn't work out at all. I did take some Zumba classes, and I enjoyed that, but my nutrition was horrible, so it didn't really make a difference when I was exercising. I just felt lethargic and heavy most of the time. So it was in July when I hit my rock bottom. I needed a change in my life. I knew that the route that I was going was not a positive thing in my life. But I did see some posts from my current coach, Caitlin Wilson, and she gave me what I would say hope. A lot of positive posts and Beachbody tools that helped shape her life. And she was working out from home. That kind of threw my excuse out the window of that, I can't focus on my health and nutrition because I can't exercise, because I can't get myself out on time with a child in the house, let alone go to a gym and then pay a membership for somewhere that I'm already paying daycare for on a regular basis. So that was my excuse at the time. Not that gyms are bad, don't get me wrong. it's just, at the time, I couldn't afford to go to a gym. And so I hit my rock bottom at that point, and I threw my excuses out the window. I started focusing on positive things and how I could make those positive changes in my life. And seeing Caitlin at the time and seeing what had worked for her, I wanted to do the same thing. And I was also tired of living the regular 9-to-5 job. At that point, I was also crying practically every night and praying that something would change in my life, because the route that I was going, I was not happy. It wasn't until being honest, this is what really helped me, was when I took full acceptance of where I was currently, and I started focusing on all the blessings in my life, and that's when my eyes started opening, and so did the doors. And that's when I saw the coaching opportunity. That was trifold of signing up as a coach, getting the discount as a coach, and seeing where it was leading from there once I started working on my health and fitness. So that opportunity was kind of presented when I saw Caitlin. I felt that pull within me and that desire to better myself, better my family, and start my own business at the same time. It was kind of like all leading in this direction, which leads me into some of the quirks. I'm just going to kind of go through this that drew me into coaching and with Beachbody, because there was a lot of programs and companies out there, but one of the I have 4 written down that I thought were named for me, and one is that Beachbody is a business that has been around for a while. I believe they started in 1988, so it wasn't just a new company that was starting out. It had a good repeat business, and also I see them as a company, for what I read, that they want to help others. There's clearly a strong core of helping others. What they say a lot is living healthy and fulfilling lives. So there's the home food workout programs and top-of-line ingredients and supplements with our Shakeology to help bridge our nutrition gaps and things quick and easy on the go. And then 2 other big ones was getting paid to actually help others, and a tax incentive, which my tax accountant, and please talk to yours, because I don't know if every situation is different, but I can write off my Shakeology as a business expense. So that's food that I can write off for my, for my family, for my husband and I. And that was pretty cool too. But I also, I didn't start off successful. Fitness goals, and then I could reach out and help other people. And kind of where I wanted to go was talk a little bit about passion and purpose and what drove me there. And so I just want to get the basic from dictionary.com, the explanations of what passion and purpose is. And I got this from dictionary.com because it was on the computer and it was available. So passion is described as a powerful or compelling emotion or feeling as love or hate. A strong, extravagant fondness, enthusiasm, or desire for anything. So what things are you passionate about? Are you passionate about educating others? Are you passionate about helping others? Are you passionate about helping provide for your family? I'm passionate about food. I love food. That was on my list. Are you passionate about helping others, other children, helping our next generation to live healthier lives and know what that's like to eat healthier? I think if you say yes to any of those questions, I think that you would be a good fit as a coach, because you can help others through those your passions. And maybe you have different passions. We all have their different strengths too. I know each one of us on the call have our own strengths as coaches and are able to help people. So it's not just, a cookie cutter coach too. We each have our own story. We each have our own strengths on how we can help others. And purpose, according to dictionary.com, is the reason for which something exists or is done, made, used, etc. An intended or desired end, aim, goal. So that leads to like what I know a lot of people, they want purpose in their life, they want meaning. So one of the ways that if you're questioning what your purpose is I'm gonna wait this to the end of the call, but we can do a little call to action now. You don't have to do it right now, or you can do it later, but pulling out a piece of paper and writing down what you feel is your purpose. Title the paper, what is my purpose? And what are you currently doing? And you can write out everything that you think, just kind of with a clear head, plain piece of paper, and write them out until you find one that really fits your core, that almost makes you perfect. My son is one of my big purposes to me, and connecting your purpose to your passion is a really good director on where you should be. And so that would be, I want to provide for my son. I want to give him a better life. I want to give him, healthy and eating better. Not that I ate horrible growing up, but just, maybe staying away from McDonald's a little bit. So by following your passions and your purpose, it leads to a very good spot in your life, and I feel like that's a place that we can start to grow and excel. So it could be coaching, it could be something else, but just following those two are wonderful things to do. And I didn't start off very successful. As I said before, I started off slow and steady. I still kind of look back and I can't believe, oh my gosh, I actually made life my dreams. I'm helping others. I'm helping them help others. Crazy things that I don't feel like, oh my gosh, I'm excited. How did that happen? So that's been fun. It's been a whirlwind. But I also, when I first started, I gave myself a year to really work hard to follow the trainings and work hard too. It's not like it was just given to me. I had to work hard. And had to find what worked for me as well. So along with my passion for helping others and educate a little bit and to encourage, I found a good fit for my style. And I view myself as not selling products. I'm not selling shakeouts. I'm not selling the fitness programs. I'm sharing my story and I'm selling a healthy lifestyle. And I think that Beachbody is extremely blessing to me and helped me to be the tools that I needed. From my fit family, we have amazing training. I get great support from my coach and my fit family. And I never feel like I'm just thrown out there, and being able to help others and reach their goals, and then helping my coaches help others has been an amazing journey. And if you guys have any questions, we can answer them and help you along the way. You can talk to your coach if you have any other questions too. That's a little bit about my journey and what I've been going through. And that's all I have for today. Any questions?
That was great, Dawn. Thank you. Your sound was still finicky, but we could definitely hear you, and that's awesome. Does anyone have any questions about the coaching opportunity for Dawn? She touched on something tonight that I loved, and it was that it's slow and steady, and it's very much, this business is so much your pace. and what works for your lifestyle. Anybody can build a Beachbody business at any pace, in any lifestyle, in any situation. So I think it's just nice to have different coaches on the calls to talk about what their lifestyle looks like and how they make it work. And I think she definitely touched on that tonight. Does anyone have any questions? No? Look, you covered it. Like you nailed it. No, it's a good thing when there's no questions, right? That's great. So we currently, Healthy for Life is a team of people that are awesome. And maybe I'm biased because I'm the founder of it, but it's a great family network of coaches that all help each other grow. You know, we don't look at each other as competitors. We look at each other as people that can motivate and help each other and inspire in this business. So when you join the Healthy for Life team, you don't just get a team of coaches. They're people that are doing the same thing you're doing. You get a family, and you get welcomed into helping yourself achieve any goals that you have. We're all going to help push you, and we're all going to help motivate you to do that. But you don't have to grow a business. You can be a coach on our team and enjoy the discount. We have lots of those. Many of the people you see on this call tonight started as discount coaches who realized, hey, if I just keep paying it forward, I can grow an entire business. And wow, that's kind of fun. And I can get my products paid for. And that might be all that you're interested in. And that's totally fine. We have an opportunity for absolutely everyone here in Beachbody, and are so grateful that every one of you jumped on this call tonight. If you have any questions and you'd love to join our team, or you have a coach on this team that you have some questions for, please don't hesitate to shoot them a message on Facebook and ask, because that's the only way we're going to be able to help you and get you the information that you need. So thank you so much for everyone jumping on this call tonight. Dawn, you're awesome, and I appreciate you jumping on the call. I know it was a little out of your comfort zone, but that's the only way we grow. So thank you guys so much, and everybody have a great night.